Right now, somewhere in the world, a dog is sleeping on a human's bed, using their pillow, snoring, and the human is clinging to the edge of the mattress, and they are completely fine with this. We share our homes, our food, and apparently our pillows with an animal that not that long ago was a wild predator, a wolf. And somehow, nobody's totally sure how, that wolf became a golden retriever who needs to be carried upstairs. This is the story of the greatest friendship in the history of the planet, 15,000 years in the making. Let's go back, about 15 to 30,000 years ago, depending on which scientist you ask, because they genuinely can't agree. Humans at this point are hunter-gatherers. No cities, no farms. Just small groups of people, hunting animals and surviving. Ice Age. Mammoths. Massive predators everywhere. These people were tough. And roaming those same landscapes? Wolves. Two apex predators. Same territory. And somehow, they figured out how to not kill each other. Ancient DNA evidence suggests dogs were domesticated before the rise of agriculture, before farming, before settlements. Dogs are the only animals domesticated during this period. Every other domestic animal came after humans settled down. Dogs came first. And the wolf that became your dog? It's extinct. The only version of it that survived is your dog. And there are over 900 million of them on Earth today. Nobody was there to write down how it happened, so scientists have two main theories. Theory 1, humans chose them. Early humans found wolf pups, raised them, found them useful, hunting partners, camp guards, alarm systems, kept the friendly ones, bred them together, and over thousands of generations the wolf slowly became something new. Theory 2, the wolves chose us. A population of wolves spotted an easy meal, the garbage and scraps around human camps. The friendliest, least fearful wolves were the ones brave enough to hang around. Night after night, season after season, the same bold, friendly wolves kept coming back. They ate. They mated with other friendly wolves. And over generations, something new emerged near the campfire. The aggressive ones got chased off. The friendly ones got to stay. Brian Hare, an evolutionary anthropologist at Duke University, calls this survival of the friendliest. Not the biggest or the strongest. The friendliest. The ones that could tolerate humans were the ones who ate, and the ones who ate were the ones who survived. We actually tested this theory on foxes. In 1959, a Soviet geneticist named Dmitry Belyaev took silver foxes in Siberia and began selectively breeding them for one single trait: friendliness toward humans. Nothing else. By the 10th generation, the foxes were wagging their tails, seeking human contact, and licking like dogs. But nobody expected what came next. The foxes started changing physically. Floppy ears, curled tails, shorter snouts. Nobody selected for any of that. They just selected for friendliness. And the body followed. 39 generations. Belyaev had essentially made a dog out of a fox, which is almost certainly what happened to wolves. Now here's something that sounds made up but is completely real. Dogs have a muscle above their eyes that wolves don't have. It's called the levator anguli oculi medialis, and it allows dogs to raise their inner eyebrow intensely. Wolves basically can't do this. Dogs do it constantly, and with far more intensity. This is the puppy dog eyes muscle, and dogs evolved it specifically in response to living with us. This expression mimics the face humans make when they're sad, triggering a nurturing response. The dogs that could make that face? Humans loved them more, fed them more, kept them around. So those dogs had more puppies, better at making the face. Eventually, the muscle became a permanent part of dog anatomy. Dogs didn't just learn to look at us a certain way, they evolved new facial hardware to communicate with us more effectively. In 2015, researchers measured oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in both owners and their dogs. When a dog looks into your eyes and you look back, both your brain and the dog's brain release the same bonding chemical that a mother and infant release when they look at each other. Wolves don't do this. Wolves use eye contact as a threat. Dogs hijack the human bonding system. The same neurochemical pathway that connects a parent to a child. Dogs found their way in, and we never stood a chance. No other species on Earth has done this with humans. Not chimps, not wolves. just dogs. They can also recognize six basic human emotions: anger, fear, happiness, sadness, surprise, and disgust. They can smell emotional changes in your body chemistry that other humans can't detect. Your dog doesn't just see that you're sad, they know before you've said a word. And brain imaging shows that dogs process emotional tone in the same brain region humans use. After 15,000 years together, our brains started working the same way. 15,000 years of living together. That's longer than every major human civilization. We know this bond goes back to the very beginning because the archaeology proves it. In 2004, excavations at Pınarbaşı in central Turkey uncovered something unusual. Three puppies placed in a pit directly above a human burial, dated to 15,800 years ago. The oldest confirmed dogs ever found. And at a nearby site, dogs weren't just buried near humans. They were buried with them. Then there's the Bonn Oberkassel burial in Germany. A 14,000-year-old puppy found buried alongside a man and a woman. Its teeth showed it had contracted a serious disease at 19 weeks old. And evidence suggests ancient humans nursed it through multiple bouts of illness before it died. 14,000 years ago, a sick puppy. And someone cared enough to try to save it. The friendship was never just transactional. It was emotional from the very beginning. There's one last theory worth leaving you with. Still just a theory, but a beautiful one. Brian Hare has suggested that humans and dogs may have co-evolved together, that the friendliness that made wolves choose us may have been mirrored by a friendliness in the humans they chose. Survival of the friendliest. On both sides. Two species. Both better at surviving in groups. Both figuring out the same world. And somewhere along the way, one of them wandered toward the campfire instead of away from it. It hesitated, looked back at the darkness, and took a step forward. And we've been inseparable ever since. A dog sleeping in someone's bed right now has no idea that 15,000 years of history put it exactly there. If you made it this far, we really appreciate you watching.